Welcome to This Explainer. We're jumping right in today to peel back the curtain on the ultimate fantasy of ultra wealth and reveal the fascinating realities hidden behind mansion doors. We're talking about the life of a billionaire dynasty. Now, this is a topic that absolutely captivates us, right? We see the headlines, we scroll past the social media posts, and we imagine a world completely free of friction. But the reality of living inside that gilded cage, it is far more complex and, honestly, way more interesting than the cinematic version we usually get. So we're going to break down the sources and look exactly at what it means to be born into that top fraction of a percent. Okay, let's dive into this by putting yourself in the shoes of someone with truly limitless resources. I want you to genuinely think about that question for a second. If you woke up tomorrow and money was completely removed from the equation of your life, what would your Tuesday actually look like? Where would you go? Who would you spend your time with? It's human nature to immediately jump to the absolute peak of luxury because, well, most of us spend our lives constrained by budgets and financial planning. When you completely remove that ceiling, your imagination just kind of runs wild.
Section 1. The Limitless Wealth Fantasy.
This is the ultimate dream, isn't it? A highly curated, fully cinematic world. You aren't just flying, you're on a private jet where the airport literally waits for you. Your vacations are spent lounging on mega yachts, and your calendar is packed with invitation-only galas. It's a life where the word no is completely removed from your vocabulary, and all those normal logistical boundaries simply vanish.
Section 2. Growing Up, Billionaire.
Growing up in this environment means absolutely everything is custom-tailored for maximum potential. We're talking elite private schools, top-tier personal tutors, world-class travel. But the reality check hits pretty hard. With dedicated security teams, imagine being 10 years old and flanked by professionals just to go play soccer at the park. Your access to the world is limitless, sure, but your physical boundaries are constantly being enforced for your own safety.
Section 3. A Day in the Life.
Just look at how seamlessly extreme luxury and intense business management blend into a single day here. At 8 a.m., it's highly optimized wellness with private chefs and fitness trainers. But by 1 p.m., the dynasty demands your attention. You're in high-stakes strategy sessions, steering global portfolios. Then, by 7 p.m., it's evening departures for international travel. It's constant motion, high stakes, and relentless optimization.
Section 4. The Weight of Legacy.
But here's the catch. For every unbelievable privilege you receive, there is an equally massive responsibility to the family legacy. It's a constant balancing act. On one side, limitless access in luxury homes. On the other, the immense pressure of protecting a multi-generational empire. A single mistake isn't just a personal failing. It's a headline that literally tanks the family stock. The pressure to not be the generation that ruins the empire is absolutely crushing. Section 5. Inside the gilded cage. Wealth doesn't actually eliminate stress. It simply changes the flavor of it. The mental load of an heir is constantly fractured. You've got relentless privacy concerns and media scrutiny. You have legitimate security risks that dictate who you can actually trust. And looming over all of this are the extraordinarily high expectations placed upon you by society. It's a psychological landscape heavily defined by paranoia and extreme performance metrics. Beyond the obvious security risks, this is perhaps the greatest internal battle. Think about how difficult it is for any of us to figure out who we are and what our purpose is. Now, try doing that when your family name precedes you everywhere you go. If your last name is literally on a hospital wing, a university building, or a global brand, how do you prove your own worth? How do you know if people value you for your character or just for your proximity to capital? This struggle for identity, finding a purpose completely separate from the family's immense wealth, is a silent, deeply isolating challenge for so many heirs. Section 6. Defining true success. There is absolutely no denying the world-shifting opportunities of this lifestyle. But ultimate success really does come down to who you are, not what you have. When you already possess everything money can buy from the exact moment you are born, true success has to be redefined. It's measured by your character, your purpose, and the positive impact you actively choose to leave on the world. And that leaves us with this final, pretty provocative thought. We've spent this explainer exploring the extremes of the billionaire lifestyle, the high-flying privileges, and the heavy, hidden burdens of the gilded cage. But the core question of legacy applies to absolutely all of us, completely regardless of the bank account we're born into. How do we choose to leave an impact on the world? What is the legacy you are building today? Thank you so much for joining me on this